One of the key ideas from the introduction was the concept of chunking, the idea that you can chunk a set of materials together and retrieve it as one chunk, and it's more efficient, and you can be more accurate in that way. So why do we have a car here? Well, not because the car is a chunk. It's because if you can use different methods to create a chunk intentionally, that can assist your memory. And one way that we do that is using the method of location. And in the method of location, you can use any reasonably complex location that you're familiar with. So if you think about the inside of your house, you could think about a garden path that you walk, that you know the places of, or you can think about a car. So for anybody who drives a car, they're pretty familiar with the inside and outside of their car. They've got a glove box, they've got a cup holder. On the outside, they've got doors, they have windows, they have rear view mirrors. You can use those locations to associate things that you want to remember, and then when you're in a testing environment, you have to just think about your car, and you can think about where you've put these things, the location of these things. So for example, you're going into a geology exam, and your instructor has said you need to know the different types of rocks, and then within those you need to have some examples. So you say, okay, igneous rocks, I need to have 6 examples. Well, how are you going to do that? It's like, well, I can remember granite, and then the other ones, they're not so familiar to me, and I have a hard time remembering them. When you're studying, if you place each type of rock in a location in the car, then in the testing environment, you'll be able to do better. So, for example, you can start with granite and say, I'm going to put granite in the wheels. So the granite goes in the wheels, and then I'm going to take the next type of rock and I'm going to put it in the headlights. So the second type is there. I'm going to put something on the roof. Not that you put rocks on the roof of your car, but you can put the third type there. You can put something in a door. You can put something in the passenger door. So you go around your car putting the types of rocks there. And then when you're in the test and you close your eyes and you say, okay, granite, but what's the next thing? Well, the next thing is trying to remember, you sort of mentally walk around your car or sit in your car and look around your car and retrieve those things. What you're doing is creating a chunk intentionally so that it will improve your performance on a test.